Today, I want to talk about how emotional intelligence and the law of attraction actually work together. Usually, when we hear about emotional intelligence, we think it's just the ability to understand our own feelings and those of others. And it's true. But in fact, emotional intelligence is more than that. It's also the ability to understand the situations we find ourselves in. Why did we end up here? Why do certain people and events appear in our lives? This is where emotional intelligence meets the law of attraction. There is a simple principle, like attracts like. Many people think that if you just repeat affirmations or make a wish board, then dreams will automatically come true. But everything works differently. Our reality is created not by words, but by emotions. What we focus on emotionally begins to manifest itself in our lives. For example, if a person constantly thinks about problems, debts, or what he lacks, he begins to attract even more similar situations. Our thoughts and feelings shape our results. But there is one more important point. Most of our lives are controlled by the subconscious mind. Sometimes you go home and suddenly realize that you don't even remember the road itself. You acted automatically. This is how our subconscious mind works. It is our subconscious attitudes that shape our habits, reactions, and results. Therefore, if we want to change our lives, the first thing to do is to start observing our thoughts. Stop getting stuck in the past. Stop being afraid of the future. And start living in the present moment. Every situation in life has a certain lesson. And sometimes it's important to ask yourself a simple question. Why is this happening? What should this teach me? Very often, people or events in our lives reflect the qualities that we need to change in ourselves. Therefore, instead of just reacting to circumstances, it is important to learn how to be proactive. Observe, realize, understand the meaning of what is happening. And one more important thing is to trust your inner feelings. If something makes you feel happy, calm, or inspired, that's probably where you should go. And sometimes in life you need to act without even seeing the result. As in sports, the player starts running without seeing the ball yet. He just knows that he has to move forward. And exactly the same in life. When you become aware of your thoughts, manage your emotions, and trust your inner feeling, emotional intelligence and the law of attraction begin to work together. And then new opportunities, new people, and new results begin to appear in your life.